Hey guys, it's RebeccaLynOberstadt. In today's video, I'm actually wearing my glasses for a change. Lately, my eyes have been bothering me really bad, and I figured it was probably because I don't wear my glasses enough. Hopefully, the glare on them isn't going to be so bad. I've tried to kick the camera down a little bit so that the glare isn't quite as bad. But today, I'm doing another rendition of the video that I posted about 2 weeks ago, I want to say, which is the $1,000 wish list video. That video was a collab. I will leave it linked down below, and I'll try and stick it up here in the cards. But a lot of people kept asking me what I would buy at Sephora if I supported Sephora. So putting aside my feelings for Sephora, their lack of empathy for their employees, how they handle things, and just brands in general, I'm doing the $1,000 Sephora wish list tag video yet again. And any other videos that I have like this, I will leave at the very end of the video. It'll be like a playlist of like my video wish lists that I have made in the past. So if you're curious about the other videos that I've made like this, then you can watch that playlist and see other videos that I filmed like this. But to start off, I ended up with $1.49 over the $1,000 limit. So that's not too bad. So getting into the products, I'm going to go by how I have them in my basket. I have a total of 20 items. I know when, was it yesterday? I think Smoky Glow posted hers and she had 17 items in there. And I did take something out and then put something in. So first we're gonna start off on some things that I've actually, a lot of these are things that I've either tried or I would like to try. So we're gonna go from there. The first item is the Tatcha Dewy Skin Cream. And I have a little sample jar of it that's almost empty, and I actually really like it. I like the fact that it doesn't burn my skin and that it's very hydrating, but this is $68 for 50 milliliters, and the jar that I have, you can buy it at Sephora for $20, and that's a little expensive for me. The next item that I have on here is from the Inkey List. It is their Q10 Antioxidant Serum. It's $6.99 for that. And I've wanted to try a few things from the Inkey List, and I did take 2 items out of the cart just so I could put other stuff in. But the Inkey List is a very affordable skincare brand, and so I would love to try some of their products. And since they don't sell, like, you can only buy their products at Sephora, so that kind of bothers me. But I would like to try their products. The next is actually a mascara I really like. I had a sample of it. I got either in a Birchbox or an Ipsy, and I had it for well over a year, and I finally just used the last of it up not that long ago. I mean, it was old, but it did amazing things to my lashes, and it has this little itty bitty teeny tiny brush on it. Do I even have anything that goes up? The brush is like something like a pipe cleaner, and it is very tiny. It's actually smaller than the pipe cleaner, but it has like a bazillion bristles, and it has these like little shorter bristles in the actual brush so that it grabs each and every hair on your lashes, and it puts product on them and then spreads it evenly through your lash, so you don't end up with like clumpy or flaky lashes. You don't end up with the spider lashes where it takes all of your beautiful lashes and goes and squishes them all together. I hate that. But this is a $25 mascara. Now, I would be willing to buy the full size, knowing how long the mini lasted me. I mean, hell, I'd even break down and buy the mini if they sold it. I didn't see it on Sephora, but yeah, $25 for that. The next is the Milk Makeup Melatonin Overnight Serum. It's $36. I can take an entire bottle of melatonin and be up for a week. I'm the same with Benadryl. I can take 5, 6, 10, 20 Benadryl and be awake, and be awake, and be awake, and be awake. But you give me a no-dose or one of those caffeine pills and so I'm a little backwards when it comes to that. But it's $36, and I like the fact that I know what melatonin does for the skin, how your body actually naturally produces it on its own, and how it relaxes the body by using the chemicals that we already produce. We already produce melatonin, so our body naturally has that ingredient in it, and I would be interested in trying this as something that would be like hydrating and calming for my skin at night, so that like when I do something like my ordinary acid peel, that my face isn't all freaked out and pissed off at me when I go to bed, and then when I wake up in the morning it's still angry and pissed off at me. So I figured that would be nice. The next on the list is the Fenty Beauty by Rihanna Sun Stalker. It's an instant warm bronzer, and then I got Into Sun. It is the lightest bronzer they have. It's probably going to be too dark for me, but it's $30, and I know Rod B. Christie has raved about it. I know, let's see, the Smoky Glow has talked about it. Seeking Alexandria has talked about it. I know so many people that have talked about this particular shade, and that they love it. And they're all, I think Paige is the only one that's close to me skin color wise. I think the other girls are much darker. And I wouldn't mind trying it. I won't go out of my way to buy it. But I mean, if somebody sent this to me or gifted this to me, I would use it because I think it's a beautiful color and I like the packaging on Rihanna's products. The next is the Milk Makeup Kush Fiber Brow Gel. Now, I hate their mascara. It's clumpy, it falls off my lashes, it gives me spider lashes. I hate the mascara. I hate how big the wand is on the mascara and how it decorates my eyelid. Like here, it decorates my eyelid. Up here, it decorates the inside of my nose, it decorates my under. I hate the mascara. But this is a fiber gel and it has an itty bitty brush on it, which I thought would be nice to use. And I put the shade Grind in here, which is like the darker of the browns that they have. They all have like one shade brown, black, darker than this. And I looked at the undertones that were listed on Sephora and I thought this would work well, and it's $20 for that. The next is a perfume. Now I know Smoky Glow said that she wouldn't add perfume to hers because they're quite pricey. I had to add this one because I've had this one and the Tom Ford Neroli Portofino perfumes like on my wish list for like ever. But this is the Juicy Couture Viva La Juicy perfume spray. It is $79. Now, if I could get the little purse spray size of this or the Tom Ford one, I would be perfectly set for like the next 5 years. I'm actually wearing Eternity for Men right now, which I also like that one. But yeah, $79 for almost 2 ounces of a product. But again, I don't ever finish a full perfume and I very rarely wear it. So the little sizes would be perfect for me, but you know, I figured got a $1,000 shopping list here. Let's go balls to the wall. The next I put in here was because of Samantha March. She's raved about this product and I was like, okay, I'd be willing to try it if somebody sent it to me. This is the Milk Makeup Vegan Milk Moisturizer. It's $38 for 1.7 ounces. It's 48 milliliters. I wouldn't mind trying it. The ingredients are actually pretty decent. I don't think I would have any issues with irritation. It's also vegan, so hopefully there wouldn't be any like irritating fragrances or anything like that in there. So that was what I was looking at for this product. I think that it would work well for my skin. The next is another Tatcha product. I've heard a lot of people rave about this. It's the Rice Polish Foaming Enzyme Powder. I got the one in Gentle. They have like the calming one. They have the white one. They've got like 5 or 6 different versions of this, but I got the Gentle one because I figured it would work on my super dry, sensitive skin the best. And it's $65 for 2.1 ounces. But again, you're only going to use 1/4 teaspoon at a time for your entire face, and maybe less than that, depending on how much is in there. But I picked out a Tatcha product for Ipsy for this coming month, so I'm excited to try another product from Tatcha. I was not expecting to see such a high-end brand in an Ipsy subscription for $12, so I saw it, I grabbed it, it's mine. I'm getting it. So I would love to try more of the products from the Tatcha skincare line. They have an entire like dewy line that I would love to try because I have very dry and sensitive skin, and their moisturizer doesn't piss off my skin, which is nice. The next is the Briogeo Apple Superfoods Shampoo and Conditioner, and it's a shampoo and conditioner like hair pack. It's $48. I love apple fragrances. I looked at the banana one that they had, but it says it wouldn't ship it to the United States, so it wouldn't let me put it in the cart. I also love bananas. I like most fruit scents. There's only a couple that I don't like guava and mango and papaya. That stuff, I don't know. There's something about it that the after smell that I get from those products or products with those fragrances in them like burns my nose, so no. And no to cucumber, and I like melon fragrances, but for the most part it makes me nauseous when I smell them, so that's a no as well. But I like back in the day my mom used to buy me the VO5, the Apple VO5, and I used it for shampoo, I used it for conditioner, I used it for body wash. I did everything. I even had Apple body lotion. So, and then I got into the Country Apple stuff from Bath and Body Works when I was in my later teens, early 20s. So anything apple fragrance, I am down for it. I love apples. The next is the Tata Harper Resurfacing BHA Glow Mask. It's 1 ounce for $65. I have a little tester of it, and I see a huge difference in my skin for like days after using this product. So I know that it works well for my skin. It's very pricey, which is why I haven't purchased a bigger size of it or even another sample size. The sample sizes are also quite pricey, but I did get it in a subscription service bag, and I like it really, really well. I would love to have a full size of it. The next is actually a product I bought a sample or a smaller size of. I bought the travel size of this, and it was like $22 or $26 for half an ounce. This is 1 ounce. It's the Farsali Unicorn Essence Antioxidant Primer Serum for $54. I used it as a serum. I did not use it as a primer. Very rarely, if ever, do I wear foundation because I have really good skin. I just conceal the darkness under my eyes, and then I do blush, bronzer, highlight, and then go about my life. So I never really used it under like foundation, but I would use it at night to help calm my skin down. I love the fact that it smells kind of like cotton candy, and I would love to try more of the Farsali products, but you know, they are very pricey, and I spent 20 something dollars on something that lasted me like 3 months, 4 months, and it was worth every penny. It really was. The next is something that I use regularly, like every other day, every third day, to keep breakouts at bay. This is the Peter Thomas Roth Anti-Aging Cleansing Gel. It is 8.5 ounces. So far, since I opened my big bottle like this, which it retails for $39, I've got about this much missing out of it. A little goes a long way. About a nickel size amount does my entire face. And I find that I also, if I'm wearing makeup, don't usually have to do a double cleanse when I use this product. It'll strip the makeup off. It kills like bacteria that grows, acne or breakouts. This is amazing. Only downside to it is it does have fragrance in it, and sometimes if I leave it on my face more than a minute or so, I notice that it does start to burn my skin, so I have to be careful with that. But what I usually do is I'll put it on my face, and then I'll get in the shower and then get my hands wet in the shower and then work the product through my face and then rinse it off while I'm in the shower. And then whatever makeup is left, like on my under eyes or whatever, when I get out of the shower, I'll use like an oil eye makeup remover on a Q-tip and get that off. But I do love the product, and I've talked about it many times. I had 2 little tester size bottles of it that were 2 ounces each. It took me 1.5 years to go through both of those, and then I finally got into the big one somebody sent me. So I know I like the product. It works very well for my skin, and I'm gonna stop rambling about it because it's amazing. The next is the Hourglass Vanish Seamless Finish Foundation Stick, and I put the shade Bisque in the cart. It's only 1/4 ounce or 7 grams, which does not seem like a whole lot. I'm gonna have to compare it to the Makeup Revolution Fast Base Foundation Stick that I use. But Bisque was the lightest one that I could find with a warm undertone. All the rest of the like very fair were all cool undertone, and I am definitely not a cool undertone. I am very yellow, very green, depending on how much pain I'm in, is the more green I look. But this is $46. Now, I love the Makeup Revolution one, and I will, when I run out of that, rebuy it for $9. But I mean, we got a $1,000 spending limit here. Might as well put in the bougie stuff. The next are things that I have talked about where I have said that I won't buy from these brands due to the prices, but hey, if I got $1,000 to spend, I'm gonna buy them. This is a Pat McGrath Labs Mothership 8 Artistry Eyeshadow Palette, the Divine Rose 2 collection. That duochrome in there, holy bejesus. It's $125 for that palette. It's stunning, I want it, but I physically will never spend that much money on an eyeshadow palette, ever. Now, if I got it in PR, which I don't get PR, I've never gotten PR, or if I got it in the mail from like a subscriber, which sometimes I do have subscribers that mail me things, I would use it. I would use the absolute shit out of it. The next on the list is the Natasha Denona Lila eyeshadow palette. It was either that or the Love one that she came out with this February. It's $129, but it's got purples and pinks, and it reminds me of a palette that I just recently sent back, and I think it's beautiful. And if it was a toss-up between this and the Love one that she just came out with, I think they're both very comparable. The shades are different, but they're similar enough that you could buy one or the other and be happy. And I think the other one's $65, but still very pricey. The next thing I put in here was the Tarte Pro Glow Highlight and Contour Palette. So it has highlighters and contours in it. It's $45. And I have a couple of products from Tarte that are like face products. I really like the Shape Tape. I have one of their loose setting powders. I have a couple of their blushes. I've tried their mascaras and their liners, and I've got a couple of lip glosses from them. I don't quite like the liquid lipsticks or their lip liners, but the lip gloss was actually nice. So I figured, why not get a palette that has 6 different shades in it, and maybe one of them would actually work for me, or 2. Then I put in here the NARS blush in Dominant. It's like this really rich wine berry color, and my camera's flashing at me. So this is $30. I would never buy the NARS Orgasm blush because it's like a peach color. I don't really like peachy blushes. I like wearing pink blushes or mauve blushes, berry blushes. I will even wear like brownish colored like blushes, but the one for, and I looked at it, the Orgasm blush is like, it's like a peachy color, and I don't like peach blushes on me. I guess it's because I am a warm undertone that peach blushes just don't look right on me. Then I threw in the Sephora Collection Eye Uncomplicated brush set. It's $40 and you get 5 brushes. I've heard a lot of good things from like Jessica Braun about the Sephora Collection brushes and how nice they are. It was either that or the It Cosmetics brushes, but I couldn't find any It Cosmetics brushes in like bundles or sets or anything like that where I could get more than one. So that's why I went with this one. And then lastly on this list, I have the Fenty Beauty by Rihanna Mademoiselle Plush Matte Lipstick in the shade Thick. It's like a deep wine berry shade, and it originally retails for $18. It's on sale for $12.50. So, I mean, you can't beat that. It's on sale. So that is it. That is everything. $1,001.49. Shipping was free. Tax was to be determined. And it offered me a chance to put a single shadow in from like Natasha Denona or get like a free hair sample. There was like 2 or 3 sample products that were options to add that were like for hair things, like styling products. I don't really do crap with my hair, so I'm a retired hairdresser. I got paid to do everybody else's hair. I didn't give 2 craps about mine. Which is usually how it goes. If you go into a salon, other than having crazy colors in our hair, most of us were wearing our hair up or down, or like I have it right now where it's half up, half down. We really didn't pay much attention to our own hair because I got paid to do everybody else's hair. I didn't have time to do my own, okay? And very rarely, if ever, did I do my hair. So hopefully this was insightful. I know people kept asking me to do one specifically for Sephora. I know Smoky Glow had mentioned maybe doing one at Ulta. If I did do one at Ulta, they have different products than they do at Sephora. The one thing I know for a fact I would probably put in my cart at Ulta would be the Simple Human mirrors. I would definitely be tossing one of those bad boys in the cart, and they're like $125 to start off with, so I'd be doing that. But yeah, this is interesting. I know if I wanted to buy any of these products, I would either buy them through, I will look and see if I can find any of these at Ulta. What I will do when I film the Ulta version of this in a day or so, I will sit down and be like, I talked about this for the Sephora one, it's also at Ulta, and I'll talk about if there's a price difference at all. But I know that there's a few of these I can buy at Ulta. So we'll do a comparison on whether or not, you know, my $1,000 spent at Sephora, if I can buy some of the same items at Ulta and what the price difference is, if any. So I will look at doing that, and then of course I'll do that at the beginning, and then at the end I'll do like the rest of my $1,000 wish list there. So hopefully this is helpful and entertaining. And like I said, I don't wear my glasses very much. I sit at a computer a lot, but my eyes have been super dry lately, and I figured that the pain that I'm having with my eyes lately, it could just be that my eyes are tired. It could be that they're straining too much. It could just be the fact that I've sneezed twice while recording this. It could be a lot of factors. And I'm wearing my water activated liners. I've got black mixed with green on this eye, the neon green, and then I've just got black on the other, and I'm doing 6 looks 1 palette with the eye looks. So anyways, I will see you guys later. Have a fantastic day or night wherever you are. And remember, this is just fun. Some of these items I would eventually like to own, and if you've watched any of my other like video wish list videos that I've got on this channel, you'll know that there are quite a few, which I still need to film that, there are quite a few items that I have bought from those wish list videos. So I will go back when I have time and pull like clips of me in those videos and showcase like where, like when I said I would buy this, and I'll go back and do like reviews of did I buy it, did I not buy it kind of thing, and play the video while I'm recording that. So something else on my to-do list. This is my 2nd video that I filmed today. But anyways, I will see you guys later. Have a fantastic day or night wherever you are, and spread love and not hate. Bye.